Hello everyone, I'm Arby. Welcome to my video discussing, recapping and reviewing Celebs Go Dating. The episode has an awkward brunch with some face-to-face, unfiltered feedback and some home truths. However, we'll get back to this in more detail as now to the start of the episode. Helen is on her way to a date with Jos. She said she will not talk about her kids, as Tristan is also on his way in the same restaurant as Helen. He's on a blind date with Lauryn. The agents call Helen to let her know Jos is unwell, that they're choosing another date for her. However, Lauryn has arrived and Tristan finds her gorgeous. He tells her he likes baths and birdwatching. Separately, he says he's enjoyed the date. He was very impressed. Lauryn feels Tristan was charming. Meanwhile, Aaron arrives to meet Helen. He's from Wales. Helen thinks he's Scottish. No, that was Lauryn. And Helen has already started talking about her ex. They talk about Nando's, very popular this season. Separately, Helen says she's a flirt, but she's not really interested in Aaron. She leaves the date, but she feels it wasn't a disaster as she didn't talk about her kids. However, Aaron enjoyed the date. Meanwhile, Tom is preparing for brunch. Stephen, Jamelia, Ella and Chris are on their way. Then Helen and Tristan are leaving the dates to go for their much anticipated brunch. Everyone has arrived for the brunch. And here we go. The agent said it's the first of their weekly brunches. Interesting. They say this is where they find out what their dates thought of them. The dates have been invited here for their honest and unfiltered feedback. Awkward times. Popcorn ready. The agents feel they can all learn from the feedback. The celebs are looking nervous. Ella feels she doesn't want the agents to hear anything that she doesn't want them to hear. It's Chris first, as Yeva and also Sukiana arrive. Yeva says the date was fun, light-hearted. She basically would like more openness from Chris. She said it wasn't that flirty. She was interested to go on a second date, but wasn't sure he was ready. She even picked up that he said, hopefully, as did I. When probed from the agent, Paul, Chris said no to another date. Paul said honesty is kindness. Then to Sukiana, she described him as intelligent, also quirky. Also that Chris was defensive and quick to shut things down. Also easily offended. She's spot on. She speaks of the female friends conversation. He says he couldn't be with someone that wouldn't let him have female friends, that it's mistrust. He said that he shut it down after that. She said he didn't give her a chance. Anna asks if he wants to go on another date with Yeva, Sukiana, or someone else that the agents choose. Chris said it's a no to Yeva. Also, he tells Sukiana that they're not compatible. He would like a different woman to date, basically. Then it's Helen. They bring in Luke and Aaron. Luke begins to say he found the date went well, flirty, also deep. They got on well, that there's attraction. He said they kissed. Then Aaron, he said he feels it went well. He was impressed with her chat of underwear. Luke looks annoyed. He says that she brings up her past quite a lot, basically. However, he doesn't mind. Helen has the same choice as Chris. She chooses to go on a date with Luke. Luke is up for another date. Separately, she says she can't wait for her date. Then Stephen, they bring in Ben and Dean. Ben says he was ill on their date. The feedback was that he could be quite crude and inappropriate. It made him feel quite awkward. Stephen says he gets that. He speaks of their age. Then it's Dean. Dr. Tara says he gave Stephen a 0 out of 10. The celebs look to be shocked. He says Stephen deserves it. Probably got a point there. Well, not out of 10 though. He says Stephen was overtly sexual. There was innuendos. Stephen looks to be livid. He says the date was very boring. The guy, Dean, said he was humiliated. Paul feels Stephen is not taking any responsibility. Paul calls him selfish, crude, closed-minded. He will not be successful in life if he continues this way. Right on, really. Paul speaks the truth. He continues to say that Dean said it was horrible, that it's not funny. Somehow Stephen is shocked. Stephen says he feels deflated. He said it was not his intention to hurt him. He is also given the same choice for who he would like to date. It's obvious it would not be either of the two. Anna says you have to pick up and read cues, and everyone says he's out of practice when it comes to dating. It was a pattern as the two guys called him crude and full on. However, maybe now that he knows, he can improve. Who knows? Stephen cries. He feels like his personality has been destroyed. He feels that he comes across as an old pervert. Anna said he's had some home truths. Next in the firing line is Tristan. He's got nothing to worry about, surely. Georgia and Lauryn arrive. Lauryn brings her flowers with her and Georgia wants hers. Tristan says they're on the way. Georgia said she had a lovely time, that he's a flirt, also has values. However, she did not like that he kept looking at her chest. He apologizes. She can't think of anything else negative about him. And she reveals that they kissed. Poor Lauryn. At least she's got some flowers. Anyway, Lauryn says Tristan was chatty and attentive. There was no kiss. Tristan said he wanted more time to get to know her. Again, Anna gives him a choice, an ultimatum. He says they're both beautiful. He decides to go on another date with Georgia and Lauryn. They both say yes to another date with Kristen, a bold but effective move from Tristan, popular boy. Separately, he feels it's an opportunity to find out who he likes more. Next is Jamelia. Septimus and Ashley are there. Septimus feels it went really well, a natural connection. He wants to see her again. He feels it would be nice if they were more tactile. Paul asks Jamelia, would she have liked it if Septimus made a move? She said maybe some verbal flirting. Jamelia says she likes a guy to take the lead. He said he would have taken the lead, but Jamelia got there first to ask him out again. She said she wished she hadn't, that she wished she had let him take the lead, that she was excited. But was she? As she then said she didn't want to see Septimus again last week. Anyway, Ashley said Jamelia didn't speak more about herself. She feels he came across as quite shy. She felt he was not capable of having a conversation with her. Ouch. She doesn't want to take the lead. He looks annoyed. Anna feels she's not being upfront enough about what she wants from a man. The choice is given to her also. Jamelia says she will not go on a date with either of them. The agents will set her up on another date. Finally, it's Ella. What will Reese say about their ambiguous night? What with the rumours? Then Reese and Danny arrive. Reese says it was a boozy night, that they got along well. He rated it 9 out of 10. He ums and ahs. He says they met up for a drink later on, then had another kiss, then left it. Paul asks, is that all? To Ella, the agents say they overheard perhaps other things went on. They want honesty. Ella says some bits happened. She's not embarrassed, however, she didn't want her family to know. The celebs look to be awkward. The agents asked Reese why was he not honest about this. He said out of respect. Ella says she messaged Reese to say she's not sure if she wanted another date. Called that last week. Reese said that he feels like it ended before it started. He's a gentleman. They all applaud him, deservedly. Ella is realizing what a catch Reese really may be for her. She cries and she runs off. She says it's embarrassing. Jamelia runs after her. A preview for tomorrow night's episode. The brunch fallout continues. Also, Stephen is annoyed with Paul and more of the celebs go dating. From my point of view, the episode was a 9 out of 10. Very interesting, especially with the honest and very awkward brunch. But what's your opinions? What did you think of the episode? Comment, share, press the like button, and subscribe. Thank you for watching. Catch you for the next episode.